to what MDMK chief Vaiko had to say about the proposed march.
அறப்போராட்டம் அமைதியாக நடத்துகிறோம். கொலைகாரன் ராஜபக்சே அங்க வருவதை எதிர்த்து நடத்துகிறோம். ஆயிரக்கணக்கான இதுல முன்ன வருது எனக்கு இல்லாட்டி இருமல் வராது. இதுல ஏதோ ப்ராப்ளம். 1914 கோயில்களை, இந்து கோயில்களை வடக்கு கிழக்கு மாகாணத்திலே சிங்கள அரசு காலத்திலே இடிக்கப்பட்டது என்று சிங்கள அரசின் அறிக்கை.
Alright, that was MDMK chief Vaiko coming out and strongly talking about Tamil sentiments and how Mahinda Rajapaksa shouldn't be allowed to visit this country. We've also got Gyani, political analyst, on the phone line with us. Sir, can you put this in perspective? Because it's not just Vaiko who's actually, he might have become the mascot, so to say, with that march that's going all the way to Sanchi from Chennai, but it's a wider issue that all political parties in Tamil Nadu are trying to actually focus on and try and show people that they're fighting for Tamil rights in Sri Lanka.
See, the point is, we should not be narrowing it down to Tamil pride at all. The issue is an international issue and an issue of human rights. So India has to look at it that way, and India has rightly looked at it that way when it voted on the resolution in the UN Human Rights Council. India has voted against Sri Lanka in that council very clearly, which means it wants the war crimes to be tried. That is the stand of India. But on the question of Rajapaksa's visit, I think it is quite fair enough for Vaiko to stage a non-violent protest. Showing a black flag is an accepted methodology in democracy. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru has been shown black flags several times in Tamil Nadu in 60s. So there is nothing wrong with a black flag demonstration at all. It has to be looked at only as a democratic protest. And it is good that Rajapaksa also becomes aware of the sentiments here. And at the same time, I want to say that it will be totally wrong for people in Tamil Nadu, some of the sectarian groups, to prevent Sri Lankan pilgrims and Sri Lankan tourists and Sri Lankan football players. That is totally off the mark and unwarranted. And culture of sports.
Isn't that exactly what's happening in Tamil Nadu? We've seen pilgrims attacked, we've seen their defense personnel sent back, we've seen their football team sent back. Aren't Tamil parties taking it a little too far now?
No, in fact, we have a differentiate between two issues. One is training an army of Sri Lanka which was responsible for the massacre there. That is not acceptable and understandable. And at the same time, cultural ties, sports ties, educational ties, they should not be tampered with. See, look at Pakistan. We have a problem with Pakistan on cross-border terrorism. At the same time, so many Pakistani patients come and take treatment in Chennai. So we are not preventing Pakistani citizens from coming here. So we have to differentiate between the citizens and the government. It is the Sri Lankan government with which the Tamils have a problem and India has a problem, not the Sri Lankan people. We have to differentiate, and it is fair enough for Vaiko to have a democratic non-violent protest. As long as it is a non-violent protest, I don't think there is anything wrong with that.
But the problem is that it's become Tamil pride versus national interest. TK Silangovan of the DMK joins us on the phone line. Alright, it seems that we've lost the link with Mr. Alangovan. We'll re-establish that. But Gaurav, let's talk about how it's become Tamil pride versus national interest in this case, because there are going to be wider implications of this visit as well.
Indeed, for the central government, it's a tightrope walk. They don't want to antagonize friends in Tamil Nadu. At the same time, Sri Lanka is an important ally, is an important friend, is a country that, India has had historical ties with, and India wants to strengthen those ties further. You don't want Sri Lanka going into the arms of either China or Pakistan, and you don't want a hostile or a power that is not very friendly on your southern borders. So that is something that government of India is very sensitive about. Both the Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh, Shivraj Singh Chauhan, and the Union government in subtle ways have appealed to the powers that be in Tamil Nadu not to oppose the visit of Mahinda Rajapaksa, the Sri Lankan president. You talk about the historical ties, you have almost 2 lakh Sri Lankans visiting India every year. You have 1,75,000 Indians visiting Sri Lanka every year. So that's the kind of relations that are there between people to people. And as we were being we were told that opposition to the government is different to opposition from the people. So attacking tourists, attacking pilgrims, that's completely unacceptable, and that should be, they should refrain from doing that. Government of India at the same time saying Mahinda Rajapaksa, he's meeting the President Pranab Mukherjee, he'll be meeting Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh, he'll be going to Sanchi to lay the foundation stone of the Buddhist Studies Center there. So for Government of India, it's a very important visit.